Okay, Saturday, 10th of January 2026. So Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Being a lone voice in the forest, unrecognised and unheard. Now, one interesting thing that's plainly obvious is how few views these videos get. Fair enough. I got some ideas, but it's a bit irrelevant. But it's worth understanding deeply why you do things, having a clear idea, clear plan as to why you're doing something. Now, in spite of how few views these videos get, I still do them because the main overall mission behind them, the bigger picture, is to create a library of content for future generations, the grandchildren, great-grandchildren, etc., to consume, to watch and learn. Because I try and endeavour to make the lessons in here as timeless as possible, applicable today, just as applicable in the future as well. So therefore, the views are ego. What matters is the content, is codifying, turning these vocal cords, these sounds, into a video, and it's embedding advice into a format that can be consumed decades from now and for others to learn from. That's more important, creating a nice library. And the thumbnails are a nice collection of art as well, which could be turned into framed art in the future. That's pretty nice. Okay, very nice. But by understanding the overall mission, in this case the vlog, being unheard and unrecognised doesn't really matter per se. It's all an ego thing. What matters more in this context is why it is being done. That's important. So then we can apply that to other things and say, in what other ways am I being unrecognised? You know, in the royal eye, unrecognised, unappreciated. Oh, this and that and that and this. Fair enough. But what's the overall mission? Keeping that in mind helps us endeavour the loneliness, let's say, of being the lone voice in the forest. In this case, quite literal. Because that is the ego side. It's not the main mission. That's important in life. Likewise, we can go deeper to say, there's a video that a mentor of mine did years ago called Don't Chase the Dragon. And he talked about keeping focused on the main objective behind things and not chasing the dragon in that context of the video, metaphorical dragon, but not chasing the views, the subscriber count, the attention, the ego, not feeding it, and thus doing so, losing your original purpose and mission and direction. But instead, by focusing on the goal, in this case, the knowledge, building a library of knowledge, that keeps you going in spite of it, and success comes or doesn't come. Okay, it's irrelevant because that's, in this context, it's not a problem because that's not the main driver. It is, say, the third, fourth, I guess, priority. I guess, you know, the content, the knowledge, and the habit, and the advice. So then, you know, it'd be nice to get 1 million views here and there and there and here. Great, but what's more important is building a nice archive. So that's important. Endeavouring through those lonely days, the lone voice in the forest, because the overall mission, the overall goal is more important. That is vital to recognise and understand in life. If that's the overall goal with this vlog, building a library, and you could say capturing these unique pieces of nature and places, that will keep you going in spite of all the difficulties and ups and downs and whatever else. Yeah. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow. Perfect timing.